What is going on, Steeler Nation? Thank y'all again for tuning in to another Steel Talk episode, man. Hit that like button, jump in them comment sections, subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you do not miss an episode, man. Goal still set, 100 subscribers by the end of by the start of the regular season, excuse me. But look, preseason is in the books. We got to talk about it. It looked like the Steelers dodged the bullet with Derrick Harmon injury. We got some winners, my winners, I think, out of the preseason. And just talk about this game as a whole, man. Like, this game really wasn't too exciting, man. It was a bunch of dirty laundry all over the field. All over the field, man. I think the Steelers was like 12 for 100 yards in penalties. It didn't make no sense to me. Final preseason game, I expected it to be a lot more cleaner than that. But hey, honestly, looking at the whole game as a whole and the players, it looked like the players really did not want to be on the field. They didn't want to play. And I know that's a topic of conversation in the NFL right now. Cancel the preseason. Don't even do the preseason. Me personally, how I feel about it, I like the preseason. I like the preseason just because I like to see what our rookies going to do and what the undrafted and the people that we signed trying to make the roster, how they going to look. I get it. Yes, you're going against 2s and 3s. It's not that exciting. You want to see the stars and all of that. Look, get the stars in the game for one game. You know, make it the first, the second, third, whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. Third, not so much. If we get into the final preseason game and the starters are in, like I said on our previous episode, I don't want to see them. But first game out the books, yeah, let's go. Let's put the starters out there and let's see what we do for a drive or two. That's all I'm saying. For a drive or two. So I know it's a mixed bag. I'm on the side for the preseason, but it's really just for the rookies and the undrafted. So this game, we got to break it down, man. Shout out to Skylar Thompson. He looked like he done made the roster for sure. And I know there's some concerns out there with Will Howard and his injury, what the Steelers going to do with it. Honestly, man, I think it benefits the Steelers right now. I think it does. Place Will Howard on the IR. He'd probably be out for 4 weeks or so. Cool. I know it probably hurts his development and learning, but you can still be in the room, with Aaron Rodgers. You can still pick his brain on some things like that. Are you going to get any reps? Probably not. But, hey, you're the third-string quarterback. Are you going to get any reps anyway? So I think Skylar Thompson, he at least became a lock in the Steelers organization for a roster spot. Or if not, the Steelers could trade him, can get something for him. I'm pretty sure there's some teams out there that's going to be looking for a quarterback situation. Off the top of my head right now, the Saints don't know what they want to do. So, I mean, it's going to be some teams out there looking for a quarterback. So, the Steelers got some options right there. But shout out to Skylar Thompson, man. He did his thing. In this game, passing for 152 yards, 84% completion, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. Mason Rudolph, like I said, and that's what a lot of guys, man. This is what a lot of guys look like. He didn't really want to be out there. Really just going through the motions, man. I'm going to do, I'm going to be out here. I'm going to try to make something shake, but if it don't, then oh well. I mean, the interception he threw was terrible, and I think he knows that. But you can't do that. Even in the preseason, it hurts you. It hurt him in my eyes, so I got to give it to Skylar Thompson. So, yeah, I don't know. But and I done seen some people out there saying, hey, it moves Skylar Thompson up to second QB. Bump Mason Rudolph down. Am I on that bandwagon? Nah. You leave it just like it is. Aaron Rodgers, Mason Rudolph, put in the Skylar Thompson to put Will Howard on injury reserve. And that's how you rock right there. So, yeah, we got to settle down. It's the preseason, y'all. I'm not too concerned about it. Hell, I was out here saying, look, you could probably do the whole season with Mason Rudolph. Now, the thing about Mason going to give you 1 or 2 picks. I think that for sure. He's going to give you 1 or 2 picks. And you're going to be sitting there like, oh, Mason, come on, man. That's Mason Rudolph. You going to get that from him. I'm pretty sure you can guarantee yourself 1 or 2, definitely 1, 2 picks out of Mason Rudolph. And that's not to say about Skylar Thompson. I think it's the same thing. I just think Skylar Thompson put the better package on the field, the better performance on the field. So I got to tip my hat off to Skylar Thompson, man. Trey Sermon, leading rusher with 39 yards off of 4 attempts, 0 touchdowns, averaging about 9.75 yards. You got to give it up to him. But me personally, man, it was Lou Nichols for me. it was Lou Nichols for me. Now, he didn't do too much in the run game, but he did stuff in the passing game. So he showed versatile. So a wide receiver leader, Scotty Miller. And shout out to Scotty Miller, man. Scotty Miller, look, man, it's another one. It's another one. Scotty Miller looking like a lock. I didn't have him on my previous 53-man roster. I told you I kind of forgot about him. He over here, he making me regret all of that. 82 yards on 3 receptions, 0 touchdown, averaging about 27. Shout out to Scotty Miller, man. Shout out to Scotty Miller. Those are the leaders on offense, man. And like I said, you just got to tip your hat off to them. This game was rough. The O-line looked better. Broderick Jones, man, I'm still on your case. You got to finish blocks, man. You got to finish blocks all the way through. You can look good on some plays, and the next play, it's like, what's going on over there? What's going on? You got saved a couple times. The defender spent, you was able to get back on there. You got saved. And I think that's the whole story with Broderick Jones, man. I think that's the whole story with Broderick Jones. Up and down. It's a roller coaster ride for him. So I just want to see him play a good, clean game all the way through. And Meech, shut up about you. Meech, shut up. I won't have nothing much to say to you, but I got to give him his props, though. The whole line, him and the offensive line as a whole, they look better. They open up some running lanes, excuse me. But, yeah, man, I just got to see more out of Broderick Jones, especially being our starting left tackle. Sorry. But on to the run game. The run game, man, I wasn't too excited about. And let me pull up the stats right quick on our run game. The run game I wasn't too excited about. I mean, Trey Sermon, like I said, 4 yards, four attempts with 39 yards, 0 touchdowns. His longest was 30, 1 plus 20-yard plus yard runs. Caleb Johnson, he looked decent. He was running downfield, 5 attempts for 24 yards, 0 touchdowns. Lou Nichols, like I said, you got to give it to him, man. He didn't do a lot in the run game, but he brought something to the table in the passing. So 2 attempts for 14 yards. I was very concerned in Jaylen Warren. And me personally, I just expect more for Jaylen Warren, being that you are our starting running back. So Jaylen Warren, 2 attempts for 3 yards, man. And I think he fumbled. I don't know if the fumble was off a pass. I'm pretty sure it was, but he fumbled the ball too. You can't do that. Not in Meech eyes. You fumble my ball, bro, off rip. I'm on your head top. And you just can't do that. I tell my son that too in practice, man. I don't care what you do. Don't fumble that ball. Don't fumble. You can come down with the catch not clean. You can come down with the catch and it got broken up. But if you catch that ball or you running that ball and you fumble that ball, man, I'm on your head. So I just expected some more out of Jaylen Warren, being that he is our starting running back. And just the run game period, man. The whole offense, it was very vanilla. But, yeah, it is what it is. It's the preseason. Hopefully things shape up and get right, man. On to the receiving core, man. Scotty Miller, like I said, I got to give him props. Man. 3 receptions, 82 yards, 0 touchdown. His longest was 53 yards after the catch. Yak yardage, he got 10. I like that. I like seeing yards after the catch, man. McCutcheon was next, 3 receptions, 52 yards. He got a touchdown, 4 targets. His longest was 24, got 9 yards after the catch. Lou Nichols got 3 receptions for 21 yards, 0 TDs, 4 targets, 23 yards was his longest, and had 28 yards after the catch. Like I said, you got to give it to Lou. Man. He balled out this game. He kind of balled out this game, man. But, yeah, man, Scotty Miller, like I said, got to give my props to him, man. It is what it is. So, yeah, this game, for sure, wasn't very exciting. Like I said, you got the injury with Derrick Harmon. Mike Tomlin, he spoke after the press conference. He said it was a knee sprain. We got to see where things go from there. You got to presume that Loudermilk is a presumed starter while he's out. What's the timeline on him returning? Possibly 3 weeks, I would say. He missed the first 3 games, maybe the first 4. Do I want that? No. But could we survive? I think so. You get Derrick Harmon back healthy. You don't rush him back. Like I said, the Steelers need everybody healthy. We really need everybody healthy. So, and that's just given with football, period. I know there was a lot of talks out there of where to put the blame. Do you blame Mike Tomlin for starting the starters? Me personally, I don't want to say I blame Mike Tomlin because injuries happen in football. Like it just happens, you know. You can't say, oh, this person's gonna get injured this game. So I wouldn't necessarily put all the blame on him, but yeah, you gotta look at Mike Tomlin like, come on, man, what were you doing? The starters should not have been in this game. I think everybody can agree to that. The moment Carolina said they're not playing their starters, the Steelers should have did the same thing. So we dodged the bullet there. It is what it is. It's over with. Now we got to live in after the fact. But yeah, Mike T, we shaking our heads at you. That's it. We shaking our heads at you, man. We shaking our heads at you. So we got to see how it all goes, man. We got a couple weeks. The Steelers got to get the 53-man roster officially out there. And we're going to go over that in another episode. I want to compare the two, see where I was on my predictions. Did it line up? I'm telling you off rip, wide receiver position, man, I probably got that wrong. Because Scotty Miller is making his case for why he deserves a spot on the team. So we're going to go over to, I think, my biggest winners, and I just got three right now. Off rip, Y.A. Black. Shout out to the Behemoth. I told y'all that's his nickname, the Behemoth. He's been consistently showing us from the start of training camp why the Steelers drafted him. And it's looking like a steal, in the 5th round? Looking like a steal, man. He brings that physicality every time. And I'm telling you, we're going to need that in our division alone. We're going to need that, especially when we go against the Ravens. And I think that's why we drafted him. I'm telling you, man. So shout out to Y.A. Black. Next on that list, Scotty Miller. Man, I can't not keep talking about him, man. Scotty Miller did his thing, bro. He really did his thing. So, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for somebody to step up in that wide receiver room because we definitely going to need the help there. We still need to bring in one more. I'm not trying to sit here and bang the table and saying Scotty Miller is wide receiver 2. No, he's not. He's not at all. Wide receiver 3 that could give you some decent hands out there, some decent catches, yards after the catch. That's what you need, a reliable set of hands, and I think Scotty Miller brings that. Third on that list, Skylar Thompson. Skylar Thompson has balled out in preseason, bro. He really has. You got to shout out to Skylar Thompson, man. If he don't make the Steelers 53-man roster, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling y'all, he's going to be on another team somewhere. And I think it'll behoove the Steelers if they don't put him on the roster. You got 3 decent quarterbacks back there. Really 4 if you count Will Howard. Because I think Will Howard got something in the tank. And it kind of sucks that we didn't get to see that this preseason. We probably won't get to see him till next offseason. Because the Steelers going to draft. I'm sitting here saying they going to draft a quarterback in the 1st round. And I would love to see that competition between that quarterback and Will Howard. I really would. Yeah, we didn't get no play on the field from Will Howard, but at the same time, you had a whole year in this offense sitting behind Aaron Rodgers, Mason Rudolph, and Skylar Thompson. Man, you can learn something. That's all I'm saying. You can learn something to the game. So, yeah, man, shout out to Skylar Thompson, man. Those are my 3. Y'all let me know what y'all think on it. Get in the comment section. Am I off? Is there somebody I'm missing? I mean, there's other names out there. Shout out to Jalen Ramsey, too, man. Jalen Ramsey, you can tell through his play in the game that he didn't want to be there. He got a flag for, I think it was unsportsmanlike, slamming the dude down on the field. You could tell that he wanted to do that. He wanted to get some animosity off. He wanted to get a little excitement going on. Like, I'm out here, so I'm going to do something. It cost us. We got the penalty flag, but it's cool. Joey Porter, man. He missed a tackle. Sloppy execution on my part, I think. Looking at it, you could tell they didn't want to be out there. So I'm not getting too hung up on it. I told y'all last episode that I was just worried about the O-line and the run game. The O-line definitely gave me something to, smile about at times. It was still shaky on the run game. So that's my 2 cents on it, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all let me know. Excuse the dogs in the background, man. I got 2 Rottweilers in here, man. They just all over the place right now. So y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know. Is Meach bugging? Is Meach missing something? Who y'all got as y'all winners? Preseason is over with. We about to lock in. It's time for football season. Officially. Things are about to count for real. So week 1 versus the Jets. like I said on my birthday, Virgo season, baby. Let's get this thing started, man. It's your boy Meech. You make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, turn on bell notification, go follow me everywhere on all social media platforms at Still Talk 6, the number 6, because we got 6 rings. Hopefully we can get the 7th one. Hey, I want the 7th ring this year. Aaron Rodgers, bring me a ring, bro. Jalen Ramsey, bring me a ring, bro. Darius Slay, you just got one last year. Get another one this year, man. Let's get hyped, man. It's football season, dog. I'm your boy Meech. This is Still Talk. Y'all get in the comment section. Hit the bell notification. Subscribe. Stay up and stay blessed. And I'm out.